35 years ago, the 3 Mile Island nuclear power plant near Middletown, Pennsylvania partially melted down. The second reactor, abbreviated as TMI-2, experienced a failure that was not an operator error. On March 28, 1979 at around 4 a.m., either a mechanical or electrical failure prevented the main feed water pump from sending water to the steam generators. These steam generators remove heat from the reactor core. With no water, the plant's turbine generator and reactor shut down automatically. In the nuclear portion of the plant, also known as the primary system, the pressure started to increase. A way to control this pressure is to open a relief valve. The relief valve pours out cool water to control the pressure. This valve is pilot operated and the plant workers opened it. Now, when pressure levels are right, the valve should have closed. This isn't the case with this plant because the valve did not close. However, in the control room, instruments indicated that the valve was closed. The plant staff wasn't aware that it was closed, so they continued working. Now with an open valve, the water served as a coolant and kept pouring into the primary system. Unfortunately, no instruments could tell how much water was in the system. Suddenly, alarms started ringing and warning lights started flashing. None of the workers realized that the plant was experiencing a loss of coolant accident. The pressurizer was starting to fill up, so the staff reduced how much emergency cooling water was being pumped into the primary system. This caused the reactor to overheat. Long metal tubes that hold the nuclear fuel pellets ruptured and began to melt. TMI-2's containment building remained intact during and after the meltdown and held almost all of the accident's radioactive material. Today, the TMI-2 reactor is permanently shut down and all its fuel has been removed. The reactor coolant system is fully drained and the radioactive water decontaminated and evaporated. The accident's radioactive waste was shipped off-site to an appropriate disposal area, and the reactor fuel and core debris was shipped to the Department of Energy's Idaho National Laboratory. Since this accident, many nuclear power plants have been required to upgrade and strengthen their plant. At the time of TMI-2's meltdown, the only workers were the plant supervisor and operators. Since the reactor's containment building is still intact, it kept most of the radioactive material inside. Many well-respected organizations, such as the Columbia University and the University of Pittsburgh, say the actual release had negligible effects on the physical health of individuals or the environment. However, people within a 5-mile radius of the plant, at the time, were told to leave the area for safety. The 3 Mile Island accident was the most serious accident in U.S. commercial nuclear power plant operating history. Its aftermath brought about sweeping changes involving emergency response planning, reactor operator training, human factors engineering, radiation protection, and many other areas of nuclear power plant operations. It also caused the NRC to tighten and heighten its regulatory oversight. All of these changes significantly enhanced U.S. reactor safety.